So let's start with table of content. Table of content is basically is something like you normally see as the index in the beginning of your textbook or beginning of your practical file, with the help of which you can go to a particular chapter or particular topic as you want. So yesterday we had stopped at this point. I had created one table of content, and in that I had given different headings. So we had one subject, which was IT 402, in which we had different chapters, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, like that. And then we had another subject, physics, in which we had chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. And in each chapter, there were different topics, topic 1, 2, and 3, topic 1, 2, and 3, like that. Now you see that we had first created this book. We had given the headings, chapter heading, topic headings, chapter heading, and topic headings, like this. And there is some content over there. There's some text over there within each topic. Based on this entire book, we had created the table of content. So I'm just going to demonstrate this quickly before I proceed with the further settings of this. This table of content which I've created, I want to delete this now. So how do we delete it? You just have to right click anywhere on this and then click on delete index table. That has been deleted. Okay. So I have got this over here, my project or my file which I've created, which has got the main subject heading, and then there are different chapter headings. So this is actually your chapter 1. Under that, you've got various topics. I'm not giving the actual topic names. It's just for demonstration. You will find that over here, the headings have got different styles. So if you click on this IT 402 and you look at this, the style and formatting toolbar, you will find that it is actually the heading 1, which is highlighted over here. This is heading 2, if you see over here, and this is heading 3, if you check over here. So there are heading 1, heading 2, and heading 3. And this content, this text is the default text. I've not given any formatting to this. Like that, I've created various topics and chapters. Now I want to create a table of content. So for that, what I have to do is keep my cursor where I want the table of content to appear. So I've kept it over here before my entire text starts. After keeping the cursor over there, click on insert and then go to indexes and tables. So insert indexes and tables and then select indexes and tables over here. It will show you a window. Now in this window, you have got a heading which is given. The title is table of content. Now, if you don't want to change the title, you can just leave it as it is and just click on OK. So by default, it will create this table of content for you. Now, if you look at this, it has got all these topics, the heading, the title, table of content, then the subject, chapter 1, topics, chapter 2, topics, chapter 3, topics, then the subject 2, chapter, like that. With every topic, it shows the page number where that particular topic is. Now, my topic of in physics spreadsheets, topic 1 is on page number 3. So I can easily go to that particular page and see that there is topic 1 and page number on page number 3 of spreadsheets. So this is how you can navigate. This was the same simple, the default demonstration of table of content. But there are many options which are available. Now let's explore those options quickly. Right click on this and then go to edit index table. When I click on edit index table, it opens the same window for me. Now I'm going to understand the various options available over here. So first of all, let's understand the title. I want to give a different title rather than table of content over here. I want to give my project. So this is going to be the title of my table of content. Then you've got the second option over here as protected against manual changes. Right now, this has been checked. This is selected. This means that you will not be able to manually change anything in the table of content. Whatever has to be changed, it can only be changed through this menu, or when the content of the book is going to change, then that can be changed over here. So I'm going to keep this checked and then show you the how it actually works. Then you've got this create table for the entire document. Yes, I want to create it for the entire document, but you also have the option of creating it only for a particular chapter. Suppose you don't want other chapters to be included, you want only for one particular chapter, you can do that also. Then you've got the next option, which is evaluate up to level. By default, it is giving 10 levels. What does these level mean? For that, I will have to take you to this. I'm just going to click on OK and then take you out of this. You will find that the title of my content of index has changed. I have kept it as protected. So suppose I want to change this from communication to something else, and I want to make changes over here. It doesn't allow me. It doesn't allow because it has been protected against the manual changes. So I just click on OK. I understand that it will not allow me to change. Then the third thing is the levels. Now you will find that there are different levels over here. For example, this is the first level. Your heading 1 is the first level. Your heading 2 is the second level. Your heading 3 is the third level. This is the fourth level. Now, how many levels do you want to be used in the table of content? Right now, we are using 3 levels because there are 3 headings, 1, 2, 3. We are using 3 levels, but you can go up to, by default, you can go up to 10 levels. If there were other heading levels, it would have taken that also. But suppose you don't want this third level to be taken. You don't want this topics to come over there. You only want the subject heading and the chapter names to come over there. You can change that. So I'm going to right click and click on edit index table and change the table level over here and bring it to 2. So if I bring it to 2, you can see that my table of content has reduced to only 2 levels. The third level is not there. The topics are not there. I'm going to right click and click on edit index table and increase this to level 3. Then we move on to the next one. Next one, let's see. Okay, one more thing. Before we go to the next, you have to keep this outline clicked. Okay. You remove this index marks. Index marks can be removed. We don't require this. And there's another option of additional styles. What is additional styles? Additional style means that if I have got one heading, say for example, this is my chapter, the subject, these are the chapters and these are the topics. Now suppose this chapter 1, topic 3, I have given a different style. This topic 3, I have given a different style. So the style which I'm giving it as text body. So I've changed the style. I've taken text body as the style. Now you will find that if I go back to the table of content, right click on this and then click on update, it's going to update it, and you find that topic 3 from chapter 1 has been removed. Why topic 3 from chapter 1 has been removed? Because topic 3 does not match the criteria of the table of content, the style which we had created. Heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, like that. So this which I've selected over here is the text body. It does not fall under the category of heading 1, heading 2, or heading 3. So it doesn't know where to fit this. So it doesn't qualify as one of the participant for the table of content. But I want this topic 3, whatever style it is, this particular thing to be considered as one of the candidates for table of content. So I can include this particular style. Remember that the style is text body. So I go to this table of content, right click on this and click on edit index. And I come to this additional style. Click on this additional style and now select the style which you want. The style which I had given for title 3 was text body. So click on this text body. At what level is this? The first level is heading 1, second level is heading 2, and third level is heading 3. So you will have to bring this particular style to that level. Bring it, if you can use this left and right arrow keys. These arrow keys, these buttons are there. So if you want to move it to the right hand side, you click on this once. You move on to the next level. Then you move on to the next level. So like this, you can keep moving to the next level. But suppose you want to bring it to the previous level. So you can just click on this button and it comes back to the previous level. So at whichever level you want this particular thing to exist, you can keep it at that level. I'm keeping it at the third level and then clicking on OK and then click on OK. You will find that the topic 3 for chapter number 1 is now visible, although it has got a different style. The style is not exactly the same as for topic 1 and topic 2. But because I told table of content to include the other style also, which I specified by using additional styles, so it has included that also over here. So that's about this particular option. Then we move on to the next option, which is background. Now background, as the word indicates, it can be used for changing the background color. So I can change the background color to any color of my choice. Whichever color I want, I can just select that. So right now it is gray. I want to change it to some other color. I can do that. So color has been changed. Right click, edit index. Instead of background color, you want to use some picture. So you can just go to graphic, select the second option over here, background as graphic, and select a file from here. I'm going to select one particular file. Say, let's select this Fit India School. Okay. So now, how do you want that particular graphic to appear? You can specify the position. What type? Position. If you say position, you have got this option, the grid over here. On this grid, you can place that particular graphic at any place you want. If you want it at the center, click on the center dot. It will be placed at the center. If you want it at one particular corner or on horizontally or vertically in the center, then you can do that also. I want it at the center of the document. So I click on this and then click on OK. So you'll find that the picture is appearing at the center of the table of content. If you want it at one of the corner, you can do that also. So it appears in the corner. Area. If I select area, then this particular grid will not be visible to me. It's deactivated. Why it is deactivated? Because now this picture is going to cover the entire area of the table of content. So it's going to stretch itself and cover the entire area. So there's no point of placing it anywhere because the entire area is going to be covered now. Tile. If depending upon the size of the picture, if the picture is small, you will find that there are a number of copies of that particular picture, like you have the tiles on the floor or tiles on the wall. like you've got the tiles on the floor or tiles on the wall, in the same way, you will have this particular picture which you've selected, the graphic which you've selected, tiling up on the entire table of content. So I've just clicked on tile and then click on OK. So you'll find that it is tiling up the entire table of content. Okay. Right click, edit. I'll just click on position and keep it in the center. Now let's move on to the next one, column. Right now, what you see is that there is one single column over here, and you find that everything is aligned like this. On the left side, all the headings are there, and on the right hand side, you find the page numbers. But suppose you want everything to come in 2 columns. So you can select, you can change the columns from here. Select 2 columns from here, and you can, right now it is auto width, but if you want spacing to be increased between the 2 columns, you can do that. Give spacing between the 2 columns by using the spacing option and click on OK. You will find that the table of content is placed over here. So there are 2 columns over here. Let's move on to the, okay, one more thing. Now, suppose I was doing this and I've got this picture over here. Now, I don't want that picture. I want to get rid of that picture. So how do we get rid of the picture? You go to the background once again, click on this and click on color. Instead of graphic, click on color. And after clicking on color, click on no fill and OK. So you will find that the table of content is there, but now there is no more picture. If you want to give any other color, you are free to do that. Column we have done, background we have done, styles. If there is, right now I've got 3 different styles over here, 3 different styles which I've given. But suppose I want to change the style of any of the headings. So I can select that. I've selected level 1, contents 1, and then whichever style I want to give, I can give that particular style. I want to give the style of heading 1. After clicking on this is my style. Okay, heading 1 was already available to that. I want to give, say, this particular style, table paragraph, or any other style, content heading. I click on this and then click on this arrow which you have. So when you click on this arrow, this particular style is now allocated to this level 1. And when I click on OK, you will find that this level 1 is now changed. It has got the style which I selected from there. If you are not happy with that style, you can still edit that. So I'm going back to edit, table of content. I click on this content heading and I've got this particular style. Select this style, click on edit, and you can change the style from here. You can change the font. I'm selecting it as, I've changed the font. I've made it bold italic. Fine. And I click on OK. OK. So you'll find that this particular style has now changed. Going back. Now let's move on to the entries. This entries is an option. I will change the column also to single one and then come back to entries. This entries is basically for making your table of content active. So with the help of this entries option, you can make your table of content with the hyperlink. Now over here, we have got various tabs which are available. This first one, E#, is for chapter number, which you find. This is for the chapter title. Okay. And this is for the page number. If I want my content to be hyperlinked, I just click on the space which is available, the blank space which is available before eHash. Click on this and then click on hyperlink. When you click on hyperlink, it's going to introduce one tab over here, which is LS, link start. And after this chapter number is over, I want to end my hyperlinking. So whatever comes between the title and the chapter number and the chapter name, the entire thing, that is going to be hyperlinked. So you find that beginning of the hyperlinking is LS and ending of the hyperlink is LE. The moment I have given LS and LE, now this hyperlink is no longer available to me. Now, what I'm going to do is I'll click on OK. When I click on OK, then you will find that this particular title which was there is now underlined and it has changed its color. Earlier, I had not specified this color. Now, this is underlined and the color is changed. And now this is hyperlinked. How do I know it is hyperlinked? When I bring my cursor over here, it shows the hyperlink to me. Control click to this. So when I press the control key and I bring my cursor over here, it will change to a hand. I click on this. When I click on this, it takes me to that particular chapter. It takes me to that particular subject. This, what I've done is only with one particular title, the main title. I want to apply the same kind of formatting to all the topics, all the chapters. So just right click on this, click on edit table index, and now just click on all. When you select all, it is going to be applicable. Whatever you have applied right now is now going to be applicable to all the table of content. Then click on OK. You will find that all your topics and chapters are highlighted now. Press the control key and bring your cursor onto this. It will take you to that particular topic. Go back to the table of contents. You want to go to physics, main heading, chapter 1. Click on that and it will take you to that particular place. So this helps you in navigating from one topic to another topic with the help of table of contents. That brings us to the end of this table of contents. All the options we have seen. Now, we will just look at one more option. That is, we have said that this is not going to be manually editable. So I cannot make any changes over here. But suppose I want this to be manually editable, then you right click on this, click on edit table of content, go to the index table and click on this. So once this is unselected, once the check is out, then it will not be manually protected. Now I can make the changes over here and I can change it as per my requirement. But suppose that was not the case. I wanted to keep this manually protected and still I want to make the changes. So now this is manually protected. I cannot make changes, but still I want to make changes over there. So I can come to this particular chapter, go to this chapter name and make changes over here. So after making the changes over here, I go back to this table of content. I see that there are no changes being reflected over here. What I need to do is update the table of content. Right click on this, click on update table index. And now my table has been updated. So that's updating the table of content. Right click on this and click on delete table index. So this is going to delete the table of content. Now let's go back to the syllabus and see what are the things which you have to do. We have to create table of content, define a hierarchy of headings, we have seen, customize the table of content, we have seen, and we have seen apply character style, maintain a table of contents. So all these options for the table of contents we have seen today.